I am so upset. It was so lovely and sunny last Monday, and today it's just gloomy and rainy, but it's okay because the sun is shining in here. All positive vibes. All positive vibes. Hi, it's Scola and welcome back to Motivation Monday. So today we are going to be talking about how to make a workout routine that actually works. Something you can actually stick to, see it through and see results. So let's get into it. So workout routines are difficult. They are hard. It's hard to stick to one. It's hard to find the motivation to get up and work out every day. It's also hard to find the right routine for you, something that actually works and you see results with. But it's okay, because today we're going to be going through a few tips to help you make the best possible workout routine that works for you. So make sure you also hit that subscribe button and the bell button so you stay notified every time I upload. I upload every Motivation Monday, so make sure you stay tuned. So my first tip is to test out different workouts and ways of being active and find the one that works for you. I feel like this is something people neglect to do, and they just like find something and they just try to force themselves to get stuck into it even if they don't like it. Like, I always get people saying, Scola, I hate running, like I don't want to run but I know it's so effective and all this kind of stuff. And I will say one of two things. One, sometimes you just have to run a little bit and then you'll end up loving it. I know so many people that hate running, but once they got into it they absolutely loved it, me being one of those people. You don't have to do something just because you know it works. For example, I know I could head to the gym and I could lift heavy and I'd see amazing results from that, but it just doesn't make me feel as happy as other types of workouts. I definitely enjoy it, but I'd rather do some dancing or I'd rather go for a run, and that's just what makes me really happy. So test out different exercises, and even if you like hate all of them, just find the one that you hate the least. That is one thing I've always said. Like, when you start out any sort of workout regime, your first few workouts, you're gonna hate them because you're doing things you've never done before. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tough, but find the one that you hate the least, at least, if that's all you can do, if you can't find the one that really sparks joy right from the start. My second tip is sometimes it's good just to keep it simple. I feel like sometimes we want to overcomplicate things to start off with, especially if you're a beginner when it comes to working out. It can be a little bit overwhelming to be like, what do I do? Do I do this workout plan or this workout regime? And there's so much going on, and trying to make it or do it yourself can be really confusing. Take the guesswork out of it and get someone else to do it. So you can get a personal trainer, you can go on YouTube and find videos. Obviously the downside is that personal trainers may be out of your budget, and sometimes just finding random videos online, they may not be tailored to you, they may not be a tailored plan. So I'm super excited that today's video is actually sponsored by the 30-day fitness app. So this is a fitness app that has a ton of workouts on their huge library, and they actually tailor make a workout plan for you. So it will be about 30 days, but obviously you can use this app for longer than 30 days. You can actually get it on the App Store, so I'll leave a link to it down below that you can click through to download it. But it is such a lifesaver because everything is there for you. They have such a huge library, and there'll be somebody demonstrating each exercise for you and timing it and all of that good stuff. And I love that they also tailor make it to your ability. So one of the things I actually did when I was signing up, I was giving all my information, like where my activity level is at the moment, and I kind of underestimated what's going on? And I actually kind of underestimated myself, and I made myself sound less fitter than I was. So I found that, can you hear that motorbike? Can you not?
3, 2, 1. Complete. Lateral jumps. 60 seconds. Go.
So one thing I love is that all the workouts are named after cities, and there is a Harare one, which is where I was born. So we love it. We love that. I'm definitely going to try hurrah it out. So after my first workout, I found that it was a little bit too easy, and I love that it asked me like, how did you find that workout? Was it too hard? Was it too easy? And I was like, it was a bit too easy, to be honest with you. So then it rejigged my plan to make it a little bit harder and actually fit in with where I'm at the moment, which I thought was amazing, because that's another big thing when it comes to making a workout plan or any sort of routine, is that if you find it too easy, you're gonna lose interest, because you're like, I'm not being challenged. But equally, if something is way too hard, you can feel really discouraged, because you're like, I am so bad at this, how am I ever going to be able to do this? Like, if you can only complete 1 rep and the person doing it is doing 50 reps or telling you to do 50 reps, you're like, I can never get there. It can be a bit overwhelming. So finding a workout plan that is tailored to you and to your abilities while still pushing yourself is amazing. So I really loved that it gave that option. So definitely go and check out the 30-day fitness app. I'll leave a link to it down below so you can download it. My third tip is to be a little bit more flexible when it comes to your workout routine. I think sometimes when you set up a workout routine and make it too rigid, sometimes that can actually make you fail a little bit. So what I mean by this is, for example, you've scheduled a 6-mile run and you're like, I am going to push myself, this is going to be a heavy training day, but that day you wake up feeling fatigued. You might be a little bit sick, or you're just not in the mood. You might be having a bad mental health day. So many things might be working against you that day, and a run just wouldn't work for you, or going to the gym just wouldn't work for you because maybe you're feeling anxious, you don't want to be around people, and so you end up dropping the whole idea of working out altogether because you had your mind set on doing the super intense workout or going to the gym or doing something that is outside of your comfort zone or just not possible for you that day. And that's okay. Like, you shouldn't feel bad about yourself. You shouldn't feel like a failure just because you didn't do a certain thing, because something is still better than nothing. Like, I used to feel so bad about myself if I didn't go all out for a workout, I didn't do my best, or I didn't go and say what I set out to do. But something is so much better than nothing. So on the days where I'm just not feeling to go for a run, or I'm not just feeling to do my usual workout routine and I need to be a bit more gentle on myself, maybe I'll just do like a stretching routine, which is still really good for the body and actually really needed. Like, a stretch day is honestly such a good thing to do, because I feel like sometimes my stretch routine before and after my workouts is a little bit rushed because I just want to get it over and done with, do the workout, get in the shower, do whatever. So I find that giving myself a day to just stretch out when I need it, when my mind needs it, is amazing. Equally, if I'm just not in the mood to go and do anything else, I just need to boost my mood, feel happy, I find that just doing a little dance workout or just dancing and just moving my body feels amazing. So it might not yield the same results as the intense workout I had planned, but I still feel amazing for moving my body, and something is always better than nothing. So allow yourself to mix and match your workouts according to whatever is going on that day. Obviously, you still need some degree of a routine and some strictness to it to make sure you stick to it and you're not just like making up excuses every day and just not keeping up with it. But I think having that allowance to be like, do you know what, it's all right today, I'm not going to do what I set out to do and I'm still going to be okay, is so good to have. My fourth tip is to make sure you track your progress when it comes to your workouts. Now, this isn't for everybody. Everybody is motivated differently. Everyone finds different ways to get themselves going. But one thing that keeps me motivated is knowing how much progress I've made, how much better I am than when I started. I just like to know these things. So I like to have I don't even have it on today, but I have my Apple Watch where I track all my workouts, I track all my runs, because I love to see, yes, I'm running 5 seconds faster than I did last week on average. Yes, I can finally do 5 more push-ups than I could at the beginning of the month. Little things like that can really help. So just track your workouts in whatever way that works for you. If you're lifting weights, keep up with how many weights you're lifting each week. Are you lifting heavier? These things can just really motivate you, and I feel like it's a great way of holding yourself accountable to push yourself further as well. Make sure you're not just staying stagnant and sticking to like an easier workout when you've actually progressed as well. And my fifth and last tip is don't give up, because consistency is key. And I feel like this is where a lot of people go wrong, including myself, and it's forgetting that this is for life. Like, whatever you're doing right now, whether you're planning to start a workout routine for whatever reason it is, I feel like it's always with the short term in mind. It's like, okay, I'm doing this so then I can achieve this goal, and once I've done that, that's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't really think past that. You just think, okay, I'm just gonna work out, go ham, achieve the goals I want to achieve, and then that's it. No, and I feel like that's where we go wrong. We just think it's gonna be a short-term fix, it's gonna be a short-term thing that we do, but this has to be a lifestyle. And I think that is the most daunting thing. And I was actually thinking about this morning. I was like, I'm really gonna have to be doing this for the rest of my life. You want to become that person that just goes to work out and just does it, like it's just part of their life. And you just look at those people and you're like, how do you do that? Like, how do you just work out? And then it's like, it just makes me feel good. Like, I run every day, or I just do this workout every day, I just go to the gym every day. And you're like, I can't relate to that being my life. But that's where you want to be. You want to have being active just be a seamless part of your life, where you're just like, this is just what I do. I just move my body. And I know so many people say this, but this is going to be the rest of your life. Whatever you're planning to do now, know that it's not going to end when your goals are finished. Make new goals once you achieve the new goals. Or if you're happy where you're at, just know that you're gonna have to keep this up for the rest of your life. So you're gonna need to learn to enjoy it. You're gonna need to find something you truly enjoy. That's why my first tip is so important when I said that find something you enjoy, or at least hate the least, something that makes you feel good. So consistency is key. This is for life. So just remember that whatever journey you're starting, do it with the view to become that person you want to be, that person who is put together, organized, just works out because that is just part of their life. They enjoy it and they want to do it to look after their body. So that is today's Motivation Monday. I hope you enjoyed it. I love just talking about those things that I feel like we don't talk about enough. So it might not be the everyday tips for a workout routine that you might want to hear, but I feel like it's definitely things that you have to keep in mind when you start any sort of journey. And I feel like there's certain things we neglect to talk about. So it might be like, oh, I just want to get into the nitty-gritty and start, you know, making my routine, but these are the building blocks. These are the things that will help you really succeed in whatever you want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any requests, anything you want me to do a topic on, then do make sure you comment down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But anyway guys, stay healthy, stay luscious, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.